Hello everyone, welcome to Novastar NCE Training courses. I'm Arnold from Novastar Training team, today's host. Our training will study song, and the topic is multi-screw solution. To provide you a good training environment, we sincerely suggest you to keep your audio on the multi-mode during the whole sessions. Please scan the QR code or click the link at the chat room to sign in. If you cannot click the link, please copy and paste it to your browsers. And please feel free to leave your questions that are related to today's topic on the chat room. We will answer all the questions in the Q&A sessions. If you have any other further questions that are not about today's contents, please feel free to send an email to nce@novastar.tech. Okay, let's welcome Mr. Lee. He is today's trainer.
Thank you, Arno. Hello, guys. I'm Lei from Novastar Training team. Welcome to join us at NCE webinar. This year, we hold the training online. We are hoping more technicals could get the knowledge and the certificate even in the hard time. NCE have 8 courses and a final examination. To get online attendance certificate, you need to sign in for 6 courses at least and pass the final examination. By the way, we have, I want to introduce our training material. This year, we have completed the completion of the training materials, which contains all the contents of fundamental courses. So if you have interest with this fundamental training materials, you can contact us through email at nce training email. So today we will spend 1 hour together. I will do the multiple solution parts, and we also have Q&A time after my presentation. During the presentation time, my colleague Angus will take record of your questions in the message zone, and will take over the Q&A part to answer your questions. Okay, let's start. My topic today is multiple screen solution. I think you guys are already very, familiar with this topic if you have done lots of LED video wall projects, such as like a double-sided screen or multiple screens, billboards on the roadside, things like that. So after taking these courses, what you will learn? You will learn from these 4 parts: the system structure to set up multi-screens, and the software setting to set up multi-screens, and multi-screen management setting. And also you will know how the monitoring part play what kind of role on the multiple screen management. So this is basically the ideas that I want to show you in this presentation. Okay, I want to start with the definition of multi-screen management. So multi-screen management is combines multi-screens into a one combined screen, okay? And allowing for easier brightness adjustments and monitoring function and higher working efficiency. Okay. You may be wondering that the product supports, what kind of products supports the multi-screen management? My answer is, it's all receiving cards and sending cards, okay? And the combined screen supports both auto and manual brightness adjustment. It's very convenient. For example, if you have 10 screens that needs to change the brightness, I believe you would not willing to change it one by one. When you know you can set the multi-screens management. So you can set adjust the brightness together, but not one by one, right? So after knowing what is multiple screen management, now let's see how to set up multi-screen. This part is very practical. So I will explain this by two cases. The first case is a very common one, the double-sided screen. And I want you to see the case information here. The sending card, we use control 300. Receiving card, we're using 16 MRV330. It's very classic receiving cards. And the cabinet size is 182 by 182 pixel. And the screen resolution is 768 by 384 for each side. So each side is the same resolution. And you want to play the same content to these double-sided screens. So this is a system structure, how I make the double-sided screens. Because the screen is not too big, I'm using control 300. That's one controller 300 is enough. And port 1 can drive the screen side 2, and port 2 can drive the screen side 1. Okay? And each screen has like 1, 2, 3, 8 receiving cards. And here, we using the control PC, and we use the control PC, connect the DVI with control 300. The DVI is a video source from the PC to the control 300. And then we connect it with a USB cable. A USB cable is for control the 300 and to do some configuration on the NovaLCT. So that's very simple structure for you to understand how to set up the double-sided screens. And the next, you need to know, after we set up the hardwares, how to set the software setting. Okay, I give you a screenshot of the software. This here is the screen connection part. So if you are familiar with our NovaLCT, you will know this part very easy. And sorry. And the first, I just set the numbers on this page. The first, you need to set the one by one. The number one is you need to set the quantity of the screens, because you are setting double-sided screens. So basically, you have 2 screens. So I set the quantity as 2. And then we have a screen 1 and screen 2 on this side. And sending card number is 1 because you only have 1 sending card. And port number 1 and 2. So you need basically you have options to change the switch between the port 1 and port 2. The receiving The receiving card size, the width and height is 182 by 182, like I mentioned in the beginning. And next thing is you need to do the mapping. We call it mapping, and you need to do all the cabling. So I said the column is 4 and the rows is 2. This is recording the real screen connection, okay? And we connect the upright cabinets to the left and then to the right again. So this is how the cabling. This is just a screenshot. I will show you how to make this on the practice time later. So this is how we make the screen 1, and let's move to the screen 2. It's same thing, but one thing is different. The Ethernet port number, I switched to the port 2 because as you know, the port 1 is to drive the screen 1 and port 2 is driving the screen 2. So I set the Ether port number 2, and I make the screen 2 as the same connections, okay? And then don't forget the next step is send to hardware to make all these parameters working on your LED video wall. Then to make sure that everything will be safely, so you need to make sure that you click the save after you send to the hardware, okay? So click the save and finish everything. So that's how the software siding to make the double-sided screen on the NovaLCT, okay? That one is very easy. Now let's move on to the case 2. The case 2 is multi-sided screen. So basically, this case have 4-side screen. So look like this picture, 1, 2, 3, 4, and other side. And each side is the sending card we're using MSD 300, we're using 2. Receiving cards, we use 336. And receiving cards loading area is 104 by 104 pixels. And screen resolution is 728 by 728 for each side. So each side has the same pixel resolution. So you can thinking about how to make the system structure and how to do the software siding. So I mean, some of you may already know that, but today, because this is a training, so I will show you how to do this. The things will be a little bit complicated than before. The things will be different is we are using 2 sending cards here, right? We are, in the middle is a flat cable. We're using flat cable to cascade these 2 sending cards, right? So we can send the DVI source to each sending card. We give from the video processor, we give 2 DVI out to the sending cards, each sending card. And each sending card drive 2 set screen. All right, okay? The port 1 drives set 1, and port 2 drives set 2. And another sending card, port 1 drives set 3, and port 2 drive set 4. That's how it connection. And this PC can give the HDMI source to the video processor and the USB cable to connect, to give the control protocol to the MSD 300. So we can configure it the MSD 300 by the NovaLCT software. That's how the whole hardware connection, okay? So let's see more details about how to set it on the NovaLCT software. So you need to know that we are doing 4 screens, right? So now we need to make the quantity of the screen is 4, not 2, right? So I set the quantity number 4 and click configure. So you will see screen 1, 2, and 3, and 4 will pump out here. Now the next thing is we need to do screen 1 by 1, okay? We need to configure the screen 1 by 1. So screen 1, we remember that screen 1 is using the sending card number 1 and Ether port number 1. And the receiving card size is 104 by 104. And then we make the mapping. The mapping, we can, because there's a lot of, a lot of receiving cards than before. So it's very complicated to do like 1 by 1 to use manually. But here, so here is a quick connection that you can use. I'll show you later. So a little bit different is sending card number. They are showing 2 sending cards because we cascaded 2 sending cards, MSD 300 together. So here it shows 2 sending cards, okay? So that's how we make a screen 1. After screen 1, we need to move to the screen 2. So here is the screen 2. The same thing, screen 2, we are derived by the sending card 1, and the Ethernet port is port 2, correct? And not port 1. The screen 1 is port 1, but the screen 2 is port 2. And the receiving card size is same, 104 by 104. And the quick connection, you can still use it. But one more, a little bit different is the coordinates x and y. Okay, x I set it as 728 and y is 0. I'm not sure that any one of you already know the answers why I set it as the coordinate size is 728. So I give you the answer because we want, like I mentioned here, we want to show different content. Like here, side 1 is showing this content, side 2 is this content, but they're using the one sending card. But this and this is same, right? So now we need to change the coordinate to make the video source be different. All right. I hope you can get my answer. So that's why, because the first video source on this screen is stopped at 728. This size is 728. So the next and the next screen should be start at 728. That's why I set the number here. Okay, this is a screen 2. How to make a screen 2. And let's move to the screen 3. How to make screen 3. The sending card number is, so the screen 3 is driven by the sending card number 2, right? So I click the 2. Ethernet port is port 1. Then the same thing and same thing, and keep the X1 as be 0 and 0 column. And that's the screen 3. The screen 4 is also driven by sending card number 2. So I click 2. And Ethernet port should be 2, not 1 this time. So same thing. And the coordinate is 728. So remember that after we make this siding, screen 3 and screen 4, they are showing different content, correct? Can you imagine that? Okay, a little bit hard to understand how was happen if you didn't have experienced this by yourself. But this is basically how to use the coordinate size to make the screens showing different content. Okay, so that's the case 2. Now we know how to set up multi-screen. So let's move on to the how to set up multi-screen management. Okay, because it doesn't make sense if you know how to make multiple screens working together, but you don't know how to manage all the screens. For example, if you have 2 screens, like double-sided screen, if you want to change the brightness or you want to adjust the brightness of the 2 screen, you can maybe you can change the brightness one by one. Like I adjust the brightness of this screen 1, and I will connect again to adjust the screen 2. But now if you know how to do multi-screen management, you will make a combined one. Like I can make the 2 screens as one screen. So if you have 10 screens on your site, you also can management all the screens together. That's how multi-screen management is working. So how to set up this? I just give you 2 simple structures just for give you the example. The difference between these 2 structures is, you can see here, they're using like 2 controllers. So the main difference is the 2 controllers is cascaded or non-cascaded, right? So the first structure is non-cascaded units, and here is cascaded. The cable is USB cable. Basically, Novastar controllers are using USB cable to cascade the controllers. Okay, so these two situations will have different software setting. That's why I said this two different situations for you. Okay. So first, how to make the software setting on the non-cascaded units, like first situation. So you can see here, after you log in, okay, you will see the control system is 2. And then you can view the details of the device. You will see COM3 and COM4. That's 2 communication protocol number, series number. Okay, communication ports, like two different ports. That means you have 2 USB cable connected with your control PC. So your control PC basically technically detected 2 sending cards separately. So you will see this situation. And then you need to option one of them. Like for example, firstly, I choose the COM3 sending card. And here you need to make that. And then after I make the screen connection, after that, I need to go back and connect the COM4 to make the screen connection again for the screen 2. All right. So this is non-cascaded units. And after that, go back to the brightness adjustment part. And you also can see COM3 and COM4, COM3 and COM4. So when you change the brightness, it's very, not very easy because you need to separately change the brightness. So then we go back to the main page and click the setting. And you will see the multi-screen management. Click it. And then you will get this page. Then you will see the current operation screen information. They're connecting 2 screens. You can choose one of the protocol and give it to the screen 1. And choose the screen 2, give it to the COM4. That's basically how it's working to make a combined screen. So combined screen 1 is finished. And after that, you back to the brightness adjustment. You will see here it's changed to combined screen 1, but not the COM3 and COM4 because you already finished the multi-screen management. And here is showing combined screen 1. So basically now when you adjust the brightness, you will change the 2 screens together. Okay, that's how it's working. So there's other situation, cascaded units. What is the difference? Let's see. So this time you have 3 screens, okay? So sending card number have a lot. Cascaded. This is demonstration mode. So we have 5 sending cards cascaded together. And you already finish the 3 screens connection. And then we back to the brightness adjustment part. You will see screen 1, screen 2, and screen 3. So this is very hard. If you have 10, you will see like 4, 3, 4, 5, and even to 10, or even to like 20 or something like that. But this is getting things more complicated and difficult. So that's why we need a combined screen. So how to make it? Same thing, setting, multi-screen management. And from here, a little bit different, because this time you are cascaded the units. There's only one communication port. So here you only one COM99. So under the COM99, you have 3 screens, port 1, 2, screen 1, 2, and 3. So you click one by one and go back to the brightness adjustment. You will see the combined screen 1 again. So now you change the brightness, it will effect on all 3 screens together. That's how multi-screen management working. Okay, That's all the software setting. And after this, because this all the screenshot, maybe you cannot easily understanding this kind of things. So for you easy to get everything, I will practice for you. So I will turn on a software, and I will make a multiple screen and make a screen management for you, so you can see how I'm doing. Sorry, give me one moment. Sorry. Sorry. Okay. Okay, can you see the software? All right. So I just start the NovaLCT version 5.3.0. Okay. This version is our latest version on our website. So now the first thing is login, you know. So normally you have to do the advanced synchronized system user login on your site. But now I didn't connect any hardware this time. So I'm using the demonstration login just for demonstrations of the multiple screen management function for you. And the password is ADMIN. So here, let's see the details of the devices I connected. Control system is 1. Okay, view the details of device. COM99. The device type is Control 4K. Number of devices 5. This refers to right now I have connect 5 Control 4K together. Basically, it's cascaded together. 5 4K. Okay. So now let's make the screen configuration first to make multiple screens. Double click, and then you will get this page, and just next. So sending card, receiving card, and screen connection. Okay, let's just skip to the screen connection. Screen connection part. So basically, there's only one screens, but now one screen. But now I want to make 3 screens. Okay, for demonstrate the function. So you can see here, I can choose the screen, how many screens that I want to do. So now I just choose 3 and click configure. Here it's automatically showing up the screen 1, 2, and 3. All right. So let's doing it one by one. It's very easy, actually. So sending card number, I have 5 because I already cascaded the 5 control 4K. If you cascade 2, it will show like sending card number 1 and 2, and that's it. So now I'm doing the sending cards, the first sending card to connect to drive all the 3 screens just for demonstrate. The sending card 1 and Ethernet port 1. And I keep the width and height is 108, 128, and 128. So just make 1 column and 1 row beside all here. That's it. And then this is the screen 1. So basically, if your screens is like 5 by 5, it's like this. You can basically make it bigger, and then you can use a quick connection like I just mentioned in the beginning. Like I use it first, like this. It's very easy, or you can reset all. If your real connection is like this, say same thing, working like this. So just for demonstrator, I was using like rows 1, just make a 1 receiving card connected. So I click here, and then I'm moving on to the screen 2. Screen 2, I'm also using the sending card number 1, port 1, and also keep the receiving card size the same. Then just click it. And number 3, same thing. right? So now, after I make all three screens, all right, I need to send to the hardware. Don't forget to send to the hardware to make it working on your LED video wall. So send to configuration and save it hardware automatically. That's waiting for the sending card. Now it's saving information to hardware. The information has been successfully saved. So that means your screen connection is correct. And click OK. Now, don't forget, I just warning you that you need to, click the save, and just click the save to make sure you not lose anything after the power cycle. Information has been successfully saved, and click OK. That's all finished the screen connection part. Okay, we just make the 3 screens, and now I didn't do the coordinates part because I want to show these 3 screens. If you are on site, these 3 screens will show definitely the same content, right? If I send out to the send the input to the separate send the input to the 3 screens, I didn't change the coordinates, so the screens will show the same content. After that, we close this page, and let's go back to the tools. Let's go back to the sighting. Next step is we need to make a multi-screen management. So multi-screen. Okay, before that, I need to go into the brightness. From here, if you didn't make the multi-screen management, you will see that screen 1, screen 2, and screen 3 separately, right? So you need to change the brightness one by one to make it work. Now we just close it, and now we want to make a combined one. So click the settings, and here it's multi-screen management. Click the multi-screen management. Here is totally blank. So now we just configure of the combined screen 1. Now, basically you can DIY the name of the combined screen. So here, I just give you an example. I changed the name of the combined screen test. Okay, combined screen test. Then the number of the screen, how many? 3, right? Just click the configuration. So now you can see no screen information, no screen information, and no screen information, right? So I will give the screen information to the box. Just move the mouse here and the right click, and you will see the command communication port. And there's only one choice, it's COM99, because this is already cascaded. So there should be only one communication protocol. So I click 1 here. Make it bigger. You can zoom in and zoom up, zoom up and zoom out. So here, right click, same thing, 2. Right click, 3. So if this is too small for you, you can open this and you can zoom in. And also, one more thing I want to show you, you can change the position, all right? Change the position. So just easily for you to understand which screen is on your site. Like you can put it like this or put like this. Okay, this up to you. So let's go back. We just click OK after we finish. And then we go back to the browser to check. Now it's combined screen work text, right? We are test. I finished just the combined screen test one. So now this is working. But here, sorry. This is how we make the command screen, all right? So that's the practice time. And also, if you need to practice more actually on your side, and make some testing. So I hope you can go into the monitoring part, because the monitoring part on the NovaLCT, you can check the status of the multiple screen management. You can see whether the management is working or not working, because the green color means working normal, and the red color or different other colors means they are not working normal. So you need to check the cables or other connections things. That's all, because the time is limitation. So I will not practice the monitoring part. You can check by yourself after the case. If you have any further questions, you can ask us through the email. The summary. Now you should know how to set up the system structure, how to set up the multiple screens, because I just show you the system structure. And what is the software setting to set up multiple screens, and also multi-screen management setting, and also monitoring. You need to try it after the course. So what's more? Just want you guys to know that you can find more training videos on our website. You can log in our website and click the support and training from here, support and training, and click the you can see the Novastar online workshop. And after that, you will see the software operations and the product solution series, a lot of different very useful and practical videos for you guys to learn how to use the Novastar products and how to make your working more efficiency. So that's all my presentation today. And thank you for your attention. So next part, I will hand over this part to our next part is Q&A time, and I will hand over this part to our experienced engineer Angus. He will answer all the questions you have posted on the message zone, and during the whole process, you can still post further questions for us if you like. We need to take around 1 minute to get all this ready. Thank you.